So today you need one of these. We have blank checkbooks, and then you also need your eCoin edition. This will be used later. Does this make sense?
No.
Alright, so to get started today, we're gonna refresh how to write a check. Okay? Why do we write checks?
Give money.
To buy stuff? Alright, what else? To pay someone for a service. Like if I were to babysit for someone, do you think they would pay me with a check?
Yeah.
Maybe.
They give me money, because sometimes they like mine, sometimes they like that.
This check, bro.
That's true. Alright. Alright. So, first, we're gonna write down who we're paying to. So, we're gonna go with Southern Floral Company. So what we're doing, paying to the order of, it can either be a person, it can be a company. You have to be sure to be specific. So like, say you're paying one of like the ag teachers or something for FFA, it would probably be like AMC HS FFA. It'd be to the organization, the company. Yes.
What if you misspelled it?
And you can like,
Can you still turn it in and get money for it?
I mean, I've had my name misspelled on a check and it's worked, but you can always, because you'll write checks in pen, blacker, blue pen, please. You can like circle it out and then just continue on with what you're writing on. Alright, do we have this? Are we all good?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so next we're gonna write down the amount and make sure to put the decimals as well. So for $1,024.00. Okay. Do we have this written down, put together?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then, what do we think goes right here, right next to the word dollars?
The money.
1,024 and then 00/1.
Some smarticle particles, okay. We're gonna put in word form, 1,024 and zero cents dollars. So when you do this, if it doesn't fill up the full space right here, you're gonna do a little squiggly line. Because in the event that it does end up in somebody else's hands and not the company's, they can actually put more numbers in or write something else and it won't match the check. And then that way they're gonna go and get maybe $100,000 instead of 1,000.
Oh, like that movie Blank Check. You see
Yeah,
that?
where that dude like ended it to get $1 million instead of like 10.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want that happening to us, right? We don't. Okay. Are we good with this? Okay. And then in the memo, that's the thing that you're like writing it down for, whether it's an item, whether it's a service that like you're providing or someone else is providing. So if you're writing it to someone, like in the memo, like for me, it would always say like babysitting. Something like that. Obviously, memo would be flowers, and it can be as like basic, like as flowers, or you can write like carnations if you got specific flowers from them. Alright, are we all good writing that?
Yes.
Okay. And then sign and date it.
Our signature?
So,
Our name or like just like one person?
like your signature, it says your name here. So you're gonna sign your name. And then the date, obviously this isn't the right one. So what's today's date, guys?
Halloween.
Halloween, 10/31, that's right. No, you cannot just put Halloween. As entertaining as that would be.
I like checks. I'm like going out of fashion.
I mean, it depends, like especially if you're from like a smaller town, checks are probably more what you're gonna use, and for banks and whatnot, with banks, you can write checks and that would be a straight like deposit into your bank out, cause like sometimes for me, if I use cash, they have to verify all the cash that I'm using and all that, and it takes a little bit longer to get into your bank account. So, is this making sense though? Alright. So, today we're buying horses, cause we just finished up our unit on horses. So, you're buying a horse for $10,000 to a Kentucky horse breeder.
Oh, it was making sure.
Yes, you're gonna practice writing a check with this information that I've given you on the board.
You have to do the like percents out of 100. Okay, so it's still 0 out of 100.
So you're gonna put the 0, with the slash over 100 as the fraction.
Can I touch that?
Yes, sorry.
That's only about like 3 or 4 touchdowns. That's only about 3 touchdowns. Or like, it was like,
Are you supposed to be sitting up there?
wasn't it? Like, was it?
Get him, Mrs. Hecker.
Yeah, you a bad boy, James.
That wasn't necessary.
Alright, are we all done with this one?
They need the last check for buying their horses.
Yeah.
So, if you want to go over what they can buy horses.
Okay, so, with the last check, we're gonna be now using this paper that you grabbed earlier when the class period started. So you're gonna pick a breed of horse, so the ones that we've been talking about in like the recent previous weeks. And so you're gonna take the money out and put it into your spreadsheet. So on here, you're gonna have the breed, how much did it cost, what colors does it come in? So with your research that y'all have done previously and what we've used in your notes, you're gonna fill this out. How many did you buy? So you can buy as many horses as you want, guys.
6 or 7.
Like 6 or 7, like England.
Maybe. And then what is their purpose? So obviously, like for the sporting events, do they do sporting events or are they more like draft work horses? Like your Clydesdales and all that? Does this make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, I'm gonna walk around.
How do we know how much it costs?
Wait, how do you know how much they cost?
If you wanna get a laptop and do research, you can.
Okay, also you can share the laptops and
With
a
a
lot of people
partner.
will just look up, hey, are you listening? A lot of people will just look up, like, how much, like, what, not, but maybe just say,
Average.
a paint horse for sale, and then there should be, like, websites that come up and you can look at.
So what kind of horse are we buying? Horse we are.
What is the most expensive?
So you only have one of the out of 1,000 out of, wait, hold on, 1 out of 1,000
Hey,
chances
in
of
that
winning a race?
square, draw a picture of the horse for you,
How
and
many,
color it
how many
in.
horses compete in one race?
Wait, you draw a horse?
Wait, why don't you just buy horses and compete them in one race?
Like a little basic.
There's multiple different like breeders out there, so of course they're gonna put the horses away. You don't want to be.
No, she's on the.
You're gonna buy what?
Like, okay. Last year.
What kind of horses? What breed? The cheapest
I'm gonna
one.
buy Peyton Hudson horse.
Wait, do you have a budget?
Wait.
Like how much?
No. So you just have to write it down.
Like one thing.
You have to write it down on your check. That's why I left one more check for you. So say you like see horses for sale, you either add those all up or you can be like, alright, it's the exact same thing, I'm buying you, multiply it by 41, that's your total. 41. 6, 7. 6 or 7 horses.
Wait, I was like Tommy Lane.
Make sure you grab that on camera.
Tommy Lane.
6 or 7.
I think we should 6 or 7. No, W teacher right here. Give her degree now, whatever. I'm gonna get a bus. Skip all the other steps.
Tommy Lane Morrison Land Shops.
You look so funny when you're sitting right there. You look like a.
Alright, so how much do you owe for your horse? 67,000.
Wait, Miss Adams. Can I buy like can I buy like Atticus horse like the Great Point?
Wait, I thought we were gonna be
Can I buy
other
like Atticus
The horses they made yesterday, all like
I mean, honestly, if y'all wanna barter with each other and do
I
that.
think that'd be so cool.
Hey, 30 grand for one.
Hey, but the max that I'm gonna let you sell them for is $50,000.
30 grand.
$30K.
Mine's worth more, man.
41.
Mine's worth
Yeah, do 6700. Alright,
Mine's $6,700. No,
67. 67,000.
We can't go above 50,000.
41.
Anyone wanna go with the above? I'm gonna buy let's say Barbie.
31.
Wait, I wanna buy a Barbie that was.
Wait, Atticus, what's your breed horse?
you want
Great
for
horse.
67,000? Oh, no, so you said 67,000. Okay, so what's that?
I'm not very proud of mine. Proud of mine, but it's like.
Atticus.
She has a cutie mark.
Yes, that's what it is.
Atticus.
She's from Honeyville.
Okay, I love my little.
What's your age? I wanna buy a
Pony do we got going?
She made one for My Little Pony. See?
I love it.
It's 41,000.
Producing magical frosting.
Mine is magic. So if anyone wants to buy it.
What's it? Fun fact, frosting tastes like berries and candy.
Purchase it.